the data center as we know it today is going to be a very different animal for what we'll see probably even 5 years from today. It's almost as if the data center architecture is being completely redone from the bottom up. We're basically raising what exists today, and it has to be reconstructed. So short term, very obviously the compute is going to be disaggregated from the storage. We're going to see a lot more solid drives going into the data center. But even within the rack, there's questions on whether that's going to be a PCIe or if it's going to be optical, so the entire data center is optical. A lot of innovation is happening around power utilization, from the chip level all the way out to the overall architecture of the data center. So we're looking at new power management schemes, we're looking at new ways of architecting the fundamental ICs, the way the drives are being run, how the data is transported from rack to rack or even dispersed throughout the data center or throughout data centers, to try and minimize the amount of power that's being consumed. SK Telecom Americas, or SKTA, is the business development arm of SK Telecom, which is the largest wireless carrier in Korea. Our mission here is basically business development, so there's 3 companies within SKTA, one of which is the Innovation Accelerator, which is where I work. We also have a corporate venture capital arm, which has a $100 million fund to invest out of. They focus on Series A and beyond, whereas we're focused on seed companies up to Series A. And then we also have a corporate venture or a corporate business development organization that's focused on much larger acquisitions. And then we have kind of an odd organization as well called Research and Business Development. And their aim is to partner startups here in the US with the corresponding research and development team in Korea. So the technologies we're focused on is specifically core technology. It's basically everything below the consumer-facing application layer. Our mission is to kind of reinvigorate investment in core technologies. With that, we tend to stay away from areas where there is a lot of VC funding already flowing, so apps or clean tech when that was really hot, those sort of things. And we're very focused on data centers, networking, semiconductors, nanomaterials that go into the semiconductors, a little bit into healthcare as far as bioinformatics go and telemedicine, that sort of thing. And then obviously smart devices, which everyone is chasing right now, but it's pretty integral to what's happening within the data center and how you change the infrastructure to accommodate those new technologies. What we've seen mostly, we do interact quite a bit with academia, but we also have, being that we're very focused on core technology, a lot of the entrepreneurs that come to us are very seasoned, very experienced individuals. A lot of them are serial entrepreneurs, but many of them have been in the industry for a long time, and then they just have that aha moment where they find something that is really unique that they want to try and commercialize themselves. But what it seems to be happening is that we're running into fundamental problems with the way the current architecture, whether it's in the enterprise or whether it's in the data center. They're very similar, and the same sorts of problems exist in both realms. So the innovation is really being driven by the need or the necessity to change those things. So we're seeing that the innovation spark usually comes from an innovative ecosystem. So entrepreneurs talk to entrepreneurs, they build on one another's ideas, whether it's in academia or you're starting to see a lot more back and forth between academia and the large industry leaders as well as the smaller entrepreneurs. In that sense, the world's getting a lot smaller, and so far, from our perspective, it's gotten a lot better.